Alrighty, YouTube, I'm back. I know it's been a while since our last video, but I have not had a chance to do any videos since the last ones I made. But I'm making this one in honor of The Last Jedi coming out. I went and saw that last Thursday, and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. So that kind of inspired me to show off all of my Star Wars variant covers that I have. When Marvel relaunched the Star Wars comic books back in 2015, that's really what jump-started my interest in comic collecting. So I have a lot of Star Wars variants. So I'll just go ahead and jump right in. So first, these are two of the ones I have slabbed. This is the Star Wars #1 J. Scott Campbell cover, 9.4, and it's signed by Campbell down here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I got that for a really good price, and then the signature was free. This was a present. This is it's a Neil Adams cover, and it's signed by Neil Adams down here. 9.8. Force Awakens #1. This is the comic book adaptation of the movie. So this is, was it Nickel City Comic Con exclusive, done by Neil Adams. I didn't go to the con, but he had these at, my brother got me that for a present. They were at one of his booths at one of the cons we went to. So that's it for the slabs so far. So I'll start off with the main Star Wars line that started back in 2015. This is the Hasbro variant. I really like this one because it's like a photo, and all of the people in here, these are all action figures. So they posed a bunch of action figures to look like that. So that's really, really fun. This is a Dallas Fan Expo variant. I believe I showed this in one of my past videos, done by Salvador Larroca for Star Wars #1. Next is the Hastings variant. Hastings is no longer in business, so these might be somewhat hard to find. I have a lot of Hastings variants in here because I used to live right down the street from one, so it was really easy to go there and get these variants. So got that. And the last Star Wars #1 I have is this one. This is John Tyler Christopher as the artist. He's the one who does all the action figure variants. And so I have most of those, so I kind of wanted to get this as well. This is the comic exposure variant. So there's that. Next, I'm going to get into some Darth Vader. This is the 2015 Darth Vader run. So this is Darth Vader #1. This is the color and then the black and white of the Hastings variants. So I've got those. The black and white, as usual, is the rarest of those two. This is the Darth Vader #1. This is just the movie variant. Nothing too special there. And then that 2015 run ended at issue 25, so they did a bunch of variants for that. So here's one. That one was really good. I like that one. Here is another one. I am blanking on the artists of these. I should have done my homework before making this video. But oh well. And then here is one more Darth Vader #25 variant. I really like that one. Now this is the 2017 run that's currently ongoing. So here's an Adi Granov cover for Darth Vader #1. And this is the Phil Noto variant. I just thought that one was kind of cool. Continuing on, let's see. This is Poe Dameron #1. This is the only Poe Dameron variant cover that I have. But yeah, this is the Hastings variant for Poe Dameron #1 as well. Got the Quinones. not entirely sure how you pronounce his name, variant for Rogue One #1. This is the comic adaptation for this, just like that's the Force Awakens adaptation. So, got that. Now I got a couple really cool ones for Darth Maul. Darth Maul is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, so when the Darth Maul miniseries came out, I had to get a bunch of variants for that. This is the animated variant, I guess, so that's the Darth Maul you see in Rebels and the Clone Wars. Next is the Aspen Comics variant done by Michael Turner. I got this at Denver Comic Con, this last Denver Comic Con. I saw that and I just thought that was really cool. Nice Michael Turner cover. And then my favorite of the Darth Maul books, this is the Mark Brooks, it's a 1 in 50 variant. I just really like this one. It's really cool. He's on the speeder with his lightsaber ignited and everything, so that's really cool. Continuing on with some of the mini-series that Marvel's done. This is the Obi-Wan and Anakin mini-series they did that takes place between episodes 1 and 2. This is the Hastings variant. And then this one, and I'm blanking on the artist here too. But that. Next, we got this is probably my least favorite of the Star Wars series that has come out in the last few years, but it's the Chewbacca run. It's just a variant. I don't know, the more I look at this one, the more I don't really care for it, so I'm not sure if I'll hold on to this one, but there's that. But this one I will hold on to. This is the Alex Ross variant for Chewbacca #1. So this one is really nice. I really like Alex Ross. He does some good stuff. Plus, it's just cool with Han and Chewie there. Next is Shattered Empire. So this is the Marco Cacchetto variant. I really like Marco Cacchetto. He's one of my favorite artists, so I really had to get this one. If I can get a Marco Cacchetto cover, I usually do. Then again, here is the Hastings cover for Shattered Empire #1. Thought that one was pretty cool. Hastings does some pretty cool, or they did some pretty cool variants until they went out of business. Alright. Now, one of my favorite of the Star Wars series is the Lando series. So this is Lando #1. This is Greg Land variant. Very nice. Then this is another Lando #1 variant. And I have the Alex Ross Lando #1 variant, but I got that signed by a certain actor, and that's off getting graded as we speak, so hopefully that should be coming back soon. Here is Lando #3. I just really like this. This is a Mayhew cover. I don't know, this one was just really cool. It's a wanted poster, and you got all the bounty hunters here, so I was really happy to grab that one. It's my only variant for the Princess Leia series. So Princess Leia #1, this is the Hastings variant again. Do some good work there. I don't have the Alex Ross for Princess Leia or the J. Scott Campbell for Princess Leia #1, but I really want those two as well. Next is the C-3PO one-shot. This tells how C-3PO got his red arm. So this is a variant for that. And then I also picked up the GameStop variant as well, so I thought that was really cool. I think this is Salvador Larroca as well who did this one. So now we got another one shot here. This started the Vader Down crossover. It was the first crossover they did between the Darth Vader series and then the main Star Wars line. So there's the Hastings variant for that. And then also the GameStop variant. So found those pretty cheap. This one's in pretty bad shape, but still looks pretty cool. And then they also did some connecting covers for the Vader Down crossover. And I got all 3 of them here, so I can remember how they... I'll try to put these up the way they connect. So this is a connecting cover, if you guys can see that. So it's the Vader Down #1 one-shot, and then the Darth Vader 13, and then the Star Wars 13. So I'd like to get these framed. If I can find, a good size frame to, put all 3 of these together so you can see the whole image. So that's really cool. This one is also part of a connecting cover that J. Scott Campbell did. So it's Star Wars #1, Darth Vader #1, and Princess Leia #1, and they connect to make one image, but that's the only one I have, so it's too bad. Okay, just a couple more. This is the Marco Cacchetto for Screaming Citadel #1. This was the one shot that started the crossover between the main Star Wars line and the Dr. Aphra series not too long ago. So he's one of my favorite artists, so I had to pick that one up. Alright, and then this last one, the more I look at it, the more it's becoming one of my favorite books. I got this at the last Denver Comic-Con. It's a Denver Comic-Con exclusive. So it's Dr. Aphra #8. I just, the more I look at it, this is Ashley Witter who did this. Ashley Witter has done a couple covers so far. She's done a Fried Pie Darth Maul variant that I really want. But she also did just the regular cover for the most recent Dr. Aphra. So she does a lot of Dr. Aphra, but I really like this one. It's part of the Screaming Citadel crossover series, but the detail in this is just fantastic. Plus, Denver Comic-Con, that's something I go to every year, so there's a little sentimental bonus there too. So this is one that I really like. So yeah, that's about does it. I've got all the Star Wars, most of the Star Wars action figure variants as well, but I already did those in some of my last videos, so those aren't part of this. These are all my other variants that I have. And I think sometime soon I'll probably do like my favorite of the regular covers, kind of go through all of the Star Wars books I have, because I have all the new Marvel ones, and do a video of my my favorite regular covers, not variants, and maybe do that here soon. So yep, so those are all my Star Wars variants, minus just a couple that are not here. So yeah, so let me know what you think. Give us a like, give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Yep, if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, I highly recommend it. I really like it. Beyond the Blast Doors has done some pretty good reviews of the movie too, so they're one of the other channels that shows a lot of Star Wars books, so I don't see a lot of Star Wars books on YouTube, so I thought this would be a good chance to show those off too. But Beyond Blast Doors, I want to give them a little shout out. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I will see you later.